The year is 2025. The world is holding its breath. Tensions simmer everywhere. The South China Sea is a chessboard of billion-dollar warships, Taiwan a spark waiting for ignition. In Washington, serious men stare at satellite maps, sensing a storm on the horizon. America's intelligence machine tracks every bolt from Chinese shipyards, confident they know what's coming. But they're watching the front door, missing what's being built in the basement. In Xinjiang's remote deserts, a secret project unfolds. So audacious, its existence is dismissed as fantasy. Blurry satellite images are written off as weather stations or geological surveys, a grand misdirection. The world's most powerful intelligence agencies are searching for conventional threats, not the ghost that's about to rewrite warfare. The first clue isn't a spy report, but a strange seismic tremor, then odd atmospheric distortions, breadcrumbs ignored. No one connects the dots. The storm gathers, pressure builds, and America dreams of past glories, while the future is forged in the dragon's furnace. The wake-up call is coming, and it will be deafening. The silence before the storm is about to shatter. The world's policeman is about to be caught off guard. The rules of the game are about to change. The dragon is stirring. The chessboard is set, the pieces are moving, and no one is ready. The countdown has begun. The storm is here. What is this game changer? Not a bigger bomb or faster missile, but something far more clever and terrifying. Analysts call it stasis. The Chinese call it Longzhua, the dragon's talon. It doesn't destroy, it simply stops. Imagine the USS Gerald R. Ford, America's pride, suddenly frozen mid-ocean. Engines running, jets idle but locked in place. Missiles slow to a crawl, then drop harmlessly into the sea. The ship isn't destroyed, just paused. The Dragon's Talon is the ultimate area denial weapon, a temporary impenetrable zone where physics itself is suspended. Anything inside, tank, jet, soldier, becomes inert, a prisoner in a transparent cage. It's not about annihilation, but control. Capturing a carrier without firing a shot, that's checkmate. The enemy is left humiliated with no good options. Escalate and risk war over an unharmed ship, or accept the embarrassment. The Dragon's Talon attacks not just capability, but will. It's a weapon for the 21st century, one that paralyzes, not destroys. The world's balance of power is about to shift, and no one saw it coming. How does the Dragon's Talon work? Not lasers or microwaves, but quantum entanglement and gravitational wave manipulation. China has created a focused, stable gravitational anomaly, a man-made gravity well that increases the mass of everything inside. Powered by underground fusion generators, synchronized emitters project gravitational waves, forming the stasis field. Inside, a jet weighs as much as a mountain, immobile, useless. The weapon is the ultimate anti-access system, making carrier groups obsolete. Why fight a carrier when you can freeze it from 1,000 miles away? The West was perfecting old ideas. China rewrote the physics textbook. This leap required breakthroughs in fusion, gravitational physics, and quantum computing. Western intelligence thought this was 50 years away. They were looking at the wrong calendar. The future arrived overnight. Discovery came not with a bang, but a chilling silence. During a routine patrol, the USS John Finn suddenly stopped engines running but motionless. Alarms blared, but there was no attack, no distress call, just a ship frozen in calm seas. Drones sent to investigate slowed, lost control, and fell from the sky. A dead zone, a black hole for kinetic energy. The intelligence failure was total. How did no one see this coming? Chinese deception, American arrogance. Components built in separate civilian facilities, final assembly deep underground. The West watched conventional military developments, missing the real threat. Shockwaves rippled through America's allies, Tokyo, Seoul, Canberra, who now faced a terrifying new reality. The American security umbrella, the bedrock of Pacific stability, suddenly had a gaping hole. Phone lines lit up, but there were no answers. For the first time in a generation, America was outmaneuvered not on the battlefield, but in the lab. The world's balance had shifted overnight. The old playbook was useless. A new era had begun. The Dragon's Talon doesn't just tip the scales, it throws them out. Aircraft carriers, once queens of the chessboard, are now vulnerable pawns. America's military, the heavyweight boxer, faces a martial artist who paralyzes before a punch is thrown. This is neutralization warfare. Assets aren't destroyed, just rendered irrelevant. The strategic consequences are profound. Taiwan, once protected by US carriers, now sits in a potential no-go zone. The risk of intervention becomes a trap. The weapon deters by promising paralysis, not destruction. Global alliances are shaken. If the US Navy can be stopped, what good is a treaty? Allies may reconsider their loyalties, seeking accommodation with Beijing. The dragon's talon is a diplomatic weapon as much as a military one. China can now reshape the Indo-Pacific without firing a shot. America's response is frantic. Billions to DARPA. A new Manhattan Project. Can they build a defense, disrupt the field, or develop their own version? Mutually assured paralysis may be the only path to stability. The US must pivot. Smaller, faster, unmanned forces, cyber and space warfare. The era of grand fleets is over. Stealth and distribution are the future. Diplomatically, America must reassure allies, strengthen partnerships, and impose economic pressure. This is now a full-spectrum competition: military, economic, scientific, diplomatic. The challenge is immense. America must use every tool, not just military might, to regain the initiative. The race is on. We stand at the edge of a new era. The dragon's talon has shattered the old world order. This is a new Cold War, not of destruction, but of paralysis. The greatest risk is miscalculation. Will China act before the US can respond? Will America lash out in desperation? The arms race is now for mastery of physics, not firepower. Multiple nations may soon wield this power, turning oceans into invisible walls. The world faces strategic gridlock. Traditional military power is meaningless. The dragon's talon has neutralized more than ships. It's neutralized certainty. The world watches and waits for what comes next.